This drive will start inside the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Here's Willis to the air. Flush out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss of 7 yards.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine. Because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
Liking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is caught downfield by Owens. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 30. And the Washington 1st down.
Thrown on 1st down, Willis escapes the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted.
Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good. Royal Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. That's McCarthy. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready,
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
They'll start the drive with Achan. Escapes the defender. Free inside the 30. Devon Achan. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hit. Lightning, 18.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. Headed out right. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Throwing is Willis. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Here's Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Willis. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
16 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Willis looking to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Will Anderson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And now an audible here into something else. Throwing on 2nd and long. Willis. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. LaDainian Tomlinson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7. Our home team, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's Willis. Pressure comes and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
It's second down.
Second and 11.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Willis looks to pass it here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14. First
These two
down.
teams all tied after one. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Let go.
This out quickly to Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Will Anderson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
7 yards. It's second down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Red. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
The shotgun snap to Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, here's Willis. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Trying for it on fourth down. Here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
Sit hot. 180. Nice hot.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. To throw is Jackson. Throwing to start the drive. It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's Jackson to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! Bayshore Tootin from 3 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Jackson going to keep it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Our home team 13, Washington 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
And the drive will start with a carry by Levine Tomlinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll audible to something else. And no way to run for Willis. He goes down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
4 yards.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
3rd and 5.
Get it. 60 back.
To throw, here's Willis. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
70 Lions.
Fourth down, Willis. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. McPherson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Now it's Jackson. Going up top for Cup. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the set. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw, Willis. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
13 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run Tomlinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. LaDainian Tomlinson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Willis will try and throw for this. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Washington 15. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember,
touchdown, Washington! Mac Hollins, 37 yards. And the Commanders have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
19 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Willis to try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. Down to the 10. Touchdown! A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. McPherson now for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game at 23-all. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Willis to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On the ready.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Willis. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
A loss of 7 yards. Another 3 and out.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. From his own end zone, here's Willis. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on a free kick, and that's a big mistake.
BC, ready? 180.
Jackson. Short throw caught by Pitts. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 26 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Washington, 23. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
On the go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now Willis to throw. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay, ready?
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
19.
Now Willis. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Throwing, Willis.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Willis.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here now, 3rd down. Willis to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
Caught left side to Crabtree.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Willis, 4th down, has to have it.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The shotgun snap to Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Now 1st and goal.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, go.
Here's Willis. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Ready, set.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Count, go.
Right back to the air with Willis.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Washington, 31.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.